Your TPMS tools could be leaving your technicians in the dark. Small screens, slow processors, and even clunky software can be hindrances during service. Also, some TPMS tools are just TPMS tools and nothing more. But there is something better. The Autel TS900 is a TPMS tool that's larger, faster, and has more memory than the average TPMS tool. Let's see what it can do on this vehicle for regularly scheduled maintenance, including a tire rotation, oil change, and new rear brake pads. First, we need to address the tires. We're doing a rotation, so we'll need to relearn the new positions of the TPMS sensor IDs to the vehicle. The first task is to insert the VCI to the vehicle. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why do we need to plug into the OBD2 port for a TPMS relearn? Well, first, let's not assume that a relearn is all this vehicle's tire pressure monitoring system needs. Maybe one or more of these sensors are broken, or their batteries are dead or dying. Maybe there's a fault in the module itself. With the TS900, we can quickly see the status of the entire system. Also, by inserting the VCI, we can accurately ID this vehicle's make, model, and year using the tool's AutoVIN and ScanVIN functions. And when it comes to OBD2 relearn, about 30% of the vehicles on the road use this method, mostly Asian vehicles. Okay, once the vehicle is ID'd, we select the TPMS tab. The tablet will pull the learned sensor IDs and positions from the module. Next, we trigger each of the sensors in order. Autel's TPMS tools offer a unique feature that enables some vehicles with a default relearn to perform OBD2 relearns. On the TPMS screen, there's a Relearn tab. That screen will display the relearn specific to the vehicle. Here we can confirm the need for the relearn because of the tire rotation, and we also detect the left rear sensor has a low battery. We recommend that the sensor should be replaced to our customer, and we get the go-ahead to do that. So let's create a new sensor. We can do this easily with the TS900 and the Autel Programmable 1 sensor. The 1 sensor is a dual-frequency universal sensor that can be programmed to replace 99% of the TPMS sensors on vehicles today. We'll use the copy by OBD method of sensor programming. This method simply copies the ID of the learned ID of the sensor we are replacing onto the new sensor. Once we replace the sensor on the wheel, the vehicle dictates the type of relearn to perform. There are 3 methods: stationary, dynamic, and OBD2. Tap on the Relearn tab and follow the relearn instructions displayed. Autel has just released the MX Sensor BLE for Tesla vehicles. This is a pre-programmed fit-and-go Bluetooth TPMS sensor. The next task on the work order is an oil change. The TS900 can reset the oil life monitor or turn off the maintenance required light. On those rear brakes, the TS900 can retract the rear calipers and replace the brake pads. The software offers almost 40 service and maintenance tasks. Techs just need to AutoVIN the vehicle, select the service task from the service menu, and be brought right to the desired function. No need to route around the control unit systems to locate a service function. The TS900 is a fully functional scan tool able to perform diagnostics including reading and erasing codes, viewing freeze frame data, and viewing and graphing live data. The TS900 can also perform bidirectional active tests and special functions and produce pre- and post-scan reports that can be shared or printed via Wi-Fi. When it comes time to upgrade your TPMS tool, pick a tool that can do TPMS better and can do even more for maintenance and service. Choose the Autel TS900.